One of the most common things I'm asked by older golfers or golfers over 60, 70, 80 years old is, why do I fall off balance? Or, why can't I keep my balance throughout my swing? So I have three different things we want to look at today. Number one is it could be a neuromuscular thing. It could be in your brain. And if you find yourself losing your balance or getting dizzy, that's a doctor issue. You want to go see your doctor for that one. Number two reason is you're swinging out of your shoes. You're just swinging way too hard, way too fast. Your body can't control it. You're trying to keep up with the younger guys or the guys on TV that are hitting it really far. That's a swing instructor. You might want to go see your swing instructor about that one. And the third one, the final one that I can help you with, is it's a mobility and stability thing where you're not turning enough, but you're trying to force your body into losing, and that's where you're going to lose your balance. So I'm going to cover that last one, the third one, mobility and stability, and give you some tips that you can do to stop falling over while you swing. So let me explain what I'm talking about not being able to turn through your swing and it's causing you to fall off balance. So for example, if I don't have, or if you don't have the mobility to get a full shoulder turn, so if your shoulders only turn to here and then your arms can only go up to here, you have two choices. Number one, you could just swing from here, or what most people do is they try and force rotation. So if they can't rotate, you're either going to fall behind the ball, which I call a false sense of rotation. Number two, you're going to come really flat because it's easier to swing with your hands down here, so it's a lot flatter. Or number three, you're going to stand up because it's a lot easier to turn your shoulders as you're standing up. So you're falling out of balance in your backswing. Same thing on the lead side. If you can't turn through and have the mobility in your hip and shoulders and arms to get all the way to a full finish, what you're going to do is you're going to come from a bad position here and then you're going to come down and you can't, so you're going to force yourself and you're either going to fall this way because your hip doesn't turn, or you're going to fall backwards because you can't get to your lead side. So we're going to address those two things, getting more mobility in the shoulders and more stability and mobility in the lower body. So I'm going to show you some very easy, simple exercises that you could do to address those balance issues that you could do right at home on a golf cart. We have a ton of different videos that's going to show you how to get more shoulder turn, how to get more hip turn, how to work on mobility. So make sure you're subscribed to the channel and then go back and look for those, search for those videos and you'll see those. Those are specific exercises. These are things that you could do right at the course, and then the biggest thing is being consistent with them. So I like using the stick mobility. You can use a golf cart, you can use a lot of different things, but I really like the stick mobility. You can see that it's going to bend just a little bit. So for the first one, all we're going to do is get into driver posture, and then you're going to put the stick on the side, and again, you could do this with a golf cart. You're going to reach up as high as you feel like you can with your left hand, and then you're going to take your right hand and you're just going to drop your shoulder down as far as you can. And then from here, you're going to push the stick away, just like this. So what I'm doing is I'm getting a big shoulder turn, or a big stretch in my shoulder with a big shoulder turn, and you're going to feel where those limitations are and that tightness is that's making you lose your balance just because of that tightness. The second one that we're going to do is for the hip, so the lower body, and I'm sure you've seen me do this a lot. What you want to do is you want to put the stick or whatever you're using, fixed object, you want to replace the leg that's in the air. So we're going to raise our right leg, put the right leg behind the left, and then you're going to rotate over this hip. So what you're doing is you're stretching what's called the internal rotation of the lead hip, and you're turning as far as you can, allowing that to get a little bit more mobile. That's going to help you to stay on that lead side or post up into that left leg as you're going down through impact and through the finish position. And then the third and last one we're going to do is a balance exercise. So you're just going to stand on one leg, just like this. You're going to put a club or a stick behind you. If you can, you're going to raise the opposite leg. So you're going to put this leg in the air, and all you're going to do is take a backswing. So you're going to go from center to back as far as you can. Just like this. Sometimes you'll fall over, lose your balance, that's okay. If you do have trouble with that balance, you could always set this toe down. Just set it down just for a little bit of support, and continue to turn as far as you can. Hold 2 or 3 seconds, and then come back to center. And you want to do that on both sides, because that's going to build that stability and help you feel why you're falling over and what you can work on to help prevent that in the future. So we're going to raise the back leg if you can, and then rotate as far as you can. Even feel on this like your hips turning just a little bit to the inside. So those are 3 great things that you can start doing today, that you can do them anywhere, that's going to help with your balance out on the golf course. All right, quick, easy, 3 simple things that you can start doing today, and I guarantee if you start doing these consistently, at least once a day, maybe even just when you play, but doing them over and over again is going to lead to more stability and allow you to move better. Like I said before, there's a lot of different videos on our channel that address the hip stability and mobility, the thoracic spine stability and mobility, and I suggest you go back and look at those. Those will give you specific exercises to do, but these are 3 tips that you can start right away on the course, do them at home. They're gonna help it as long as you do it. So here's to better balance, and I'll see you on the next video.